Hello, family and friends of First Presbyterian. I'm thinking back to last Sunday, and what a great Sunday it was. First, the breakfast, then the lessons and carols. It was an inspirational day. That's what many of you told me, an inspirational day, and I agree. I do want to say thank you to the choir, the musicians for sharing their gifts in such a beautiful way, and thank you to the men who have served up another wonderful, great meal. And I'm grateful for good fellowship and friendship. Those are the true gifts of this season. This has been a wonderful season to share with you. I've enjoyed coming back to the traditions of First Presbyterian that I have long remembered over these years. And so many of you have been so very kind with cards and Christmas gifts and other signs of love and support as we've shared greetings this season. Such grace is an important part of sharing our Christmas spirit and sharing the love of Christ with one another. So I thank you for that. And now, believe it or not, Christmas is upon us in just a few days. This coming Sunday, we will turn the spotlight on a person of Christmas who doesn't say a word, Joseph. I invite you to read his story in Matthew 1, starting with verse 18. God speaks to Joseph as God speaks to Mary, but this time through a dream, when an angel appears to him in a dream. It does make you wonder about how many times God may have sought to speak to us through our dreams. Kind of makes you think about it. Joseph needed the Lord to speak because Joseph was in a bind. He had found out that Mary was pregnant, and he knew he wasn't the father. Joseph was confused about what to do because he wasn't the father, and by law, he could have had his beloved stoned to death. So what is he to do? Well, we'll talk about that on Sunday. Now, what's interesting to me is that Joseph never says a word. He just does what the Lord asks of him. He is a man of few words and much action. I know people like that, and so do you. So today, let's give thanks to God for those who quietly go about doing the Lord's work and doing what faith requires. Well, I'm looking forward to Christmas Eve with you. The candlelight, the communion, the music, the message of Christmas. And then there are often family who are in town coming to worship. There are people from the community. I mean, who could ask for more on a Christmas Eve? Our daughter Anna is expected to join us, which will be special to us. We remember how this church was the church that raised both of our children, Anna and Joe. This really is their home, their mother church. So that will be special. Now, the service on Christmas Eve begins at 7 p.m. with pre-service music, followed by the beginning of the worship service at 7:30 p.m. I hope to see you in person or online. And just so you know, after that service, we'll be going back to Black Mountain, and then I'll be away for a couple of weeks after Christmas. I'll be returning on January 6th. Sharon and I will be enjoying our 45th anniversary and spending some time with family. I hope you will also have an opportunity to connect with family or friends. And for those who are alone or who struggle, know that our prayers remain with you. We pray for the presence and the love of Christ to bring you comfort and peace, and the kind of joy that only God can offer. Surely that's what God was doing that first Christmas, coming to his people, especially when they needed him. So may we all sense the joy and the presence of Christmas, the presence of Christ this season. Merry Christmas, everyone.